I come get a reading. I come see me. I miss you. Yeah, no, I'm going. I know I'm so back and forth, right? I'm gonna get more consistent with like, am I on YouTube? Am I on Instagram? I might go live on YouTube later because I don't want anybody to feel left out, but I figured I would just pop on Instagram right now. Yes, Therese, come see me. I hope your 2022 is going well. Cue the obligatory sirens, because we in the hood. Yeah, right? Can't do a live without that going on. Hi. Hi, Lanya. Or Lainey. Lainey Layla. Might be Lainey Layla. What's up? I have to keep my mask on because, you know, office protocols or whatever, in case anybody pops by. But what's up, guys? Welcome. Hi, Gabby. How you doing? Surprise, guys. Check it out. Space. Hi. Hi, Nina. How you doing? Hi. What's up, everybody? So I thought I would pop on real quick before people come in or anything. Yes, Nina, how are you? Good to see you again this morning. How are you guys? I just thought I would go live and say what's up from HQ and show you guys around a little bit now that we are renovated. I went live when I first set HQ up back in the fall and showed you guys around. And so I figured I would come on and show you again now that everything is upside down and turned around. Hi, Natural Wildflower, what's up? Hi, how we doing? Eclectic Goddess in the house. Hi, guys. Yes, Nina, I was waiting for you to say something because I don't necessarily let people know that people get readings from me unless that person has said publicly themselves that like they come to me for readings. You know what I mean? I like to respect people's privacy. So when people are like, yeah, I get readings from Allie, then I'm like, okay, yeah, come see me for a reading. We just had a great reading. But otherwise I'd be like, hey, how do we know each other? I don't know. I'll wait for you to be like, oh, I get readings from her. And then I'm like, okay. Yes. We had a lovely little kiki this morning. Hey, what's up, Miss Ellis? I think IG is letting me wave at you guys. It's not showing me. What's up? Yeah, I like to keep it on the low, you know what I mean? Everybody's trying to have their business out there. Not everybody wants people to know that, you know, they be getting their cards. Somebody be tirhalakatas for them. So, keep it on the low until I know. Hi. What's up, guys? So I won't keep you guys long. I have no idea if folks are going to pop in for this little reopening shindig that I've got going on here. I decided to, you know, not do RSVPs or anything like that. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to open. I should open the door, right? I was like, I'm just going to open. I'm going to, you know, put out some coffee, put out some muffins and all of that good stuff and let people know that we are going to be here today, that I'm going to be here today till 5. And if people can stop by, then they can stop by and check out the space. I know that sometimes it's nice to get a look at a place before you go there. That's why I put the virtual tour link on the website. So if you guys are not local and you can't come down to see HQ, but you want to get a vibe for the whole space, then on the website you can take a virtual tour and, you know, literally do like the bird's eye view, look at everything and everything. Thank you, Eclectic Goddess. Thank you. This is my special place, my sacred space. But I was like, I can't hog it to myself. When I first set up the office, that was kind of how it was set up. It was like my office space that could be used by other people if they wanted to, but it wasn't really set up to just be that way automatically. And I was like, you know what? What if I made this more of like an open space where, you know, my office, my desk was like tucked away in the corner, and instead the main space was really for everybody. So you can just come down, you need to do readings for somebody, or you just want to read in a quiet space, you want to meditate, maybe your house is really loud, you've got kids running around, noisy neighbors and stuff like that. What if I just made this kind of an open space for folks of a spiritual nature, you know? It's cool to go to the local Starbucks and, you know, read there or whatever, but what if you want a place that, you know, has been cleansed with prayer and sacred smoke in the morning? You know, what if you want to go somewhere where you feel comfortable taking your shoes off because, you know, somebody cleans the floors the way they clean their house? Like, you know, what if you want something a little more homey for whatever it is that you're doing, whether you're spending time just relaxing for yourself, or you know, have a spiritual business, you're trying to take clients, or you just want to hang out somewhere with your friends where it's quiet enough that you can talk and, you know, have some privacy and stuff like that. I used to really like hanging out at Starbucks, like back in the day when Starbucks first came to New York, basically, because I'm like just old enough to have been around when that happened. So when Starbucks first popped up in New York when I was in high school, it was like, oh my God, let's go hang out at Starbucks. You know, it was like, that was the cool thing to do. And then I got like older and I got to college and I was like trying to actually do shit at Starbucks. Like, I need to work. I need to be able to put my computer down, sit, take notes. And I realized, wait a minute, if I have to go to the bathroom or I want to get up for something, I can't just leave my shit here. This is a Starbucks in New York City. Bitch, I will blink and this laptop, this purse, all this shit will be gone. So, you know, like the Starbucks thing was cool for like a hot second, but it was like a hot second. And then after that, I was like, no, I need like libraries. Like, I need actual quiet places where I can like leave my stuff and work. Cosmic Plant Base says, where are you located? We are located at 910 Grand Concourse, right on the first floor, right in the lobby, Unit 1H. So we're on a nice tree-lined street in the Bronx across from a lovely park, the Joyce Kilmer Park. So I thought this was such a nice location when I found it. First of all, I grew up in the building next door, so I can't really say that I found it so much as I was birthed here. But when I realized that there was an office space available, I was like, this is amazing, because this is such a nice part of the neighborhood. You know, it's quiet, it's clean, the park is lovely. So, you know, you could come here and put your stuff down, and let's say you need some fresh air and you want to go lay out in the park, go stretch your legs, take a nice walk, have a lunch. You can go do that, leave your stuff here, come back when you're ready, you know. So I think it will be nice for people of a witchy persuasion to have kind of a home base here. We are located right on 2 express trains, the 4 and the D. So if you're not from New York, you're like, what is she talking about? But if you're from New York, then you know, yes, we are on 2 express lanes. Probably have a cat hair on my eye. 2 express trains. So whether you're coming from Manhattan or Brooklyn, wherever, it's really easy to get to. We're just 2 stops in the Bronx. You get off at the Yankee Stadium stop, 161st Street. Yes, definitely come visit. You are in British Columbia, Canada. Yeah, well, you know what? We'll be here. We'll be here. Next time you're able to come this way, we will be here. And, you know, if you are from the area or closer to here, tell a friend. Share this with your friends. Let them know. Even if you're not located in New York, you might have folks who are. And, Nina, you're in Brooklyn? Oh, I didn't even know. Yes, you definitely have to come visit. I didn't realize you were so close. Yes, Mariah, plan a trip. I think some of the Coven members are planning on doing like a road trip from the DC area sometime soon, so that'll be really nice. And with the new setup of HQ, it'll also be easier for you guys to just come by here and visit. So if you want to see the space in person, you want to just take a tour and all of that, just to see the space, see if it's right for you, see if it's right for your tarot business, or just see if it's the type of place that you want to hang out, then you can definitely, just pop by. The best way to do that on the website, on the headquarters page, is a contact us form, contact HQ, and that's where you can drop your info and, set up a tour, let me know that you want to stop by, and we can do that. Before, the way I had it set up, you really couldn't do that, because if people were getting readings here or Reiki services here, then the whole office was kind of out of commission. But with the way I've reworked it, people can be doing Reiki sessions and doing readings and all that stuff, and won't be disturbed if, you come by and want to take a look around, or, come hang out with me in my office or get readings from me or whatever. So yeah, you can just pop by, and filling out the contact form is the best way. So I know you're coming. Do I sell crystals or candles? You can check out my bodega. Right now, the bodega is experiencing a little technical difficulty because I'm switching over to another platform. I have a surprise for you guys. By the end of the week, the bodega is going to be a little different. So I make organic herbal teas, smoke blends, and yoni steams, and I sell crystal accessories to go with those things. So like crystal tea infusers, crystal yoni eggs, crystal smoking pipes. My shop also carries quality sea moss from St. Lucia and various herbal medicines that I make. So definitely check it out. You should have tarot card classes for beginners. There are going to be a ton of classes and things going on here. In March, I am already planning to have some free Reiki clinics. So for those of you who have your Reiki level 1 or level 2 certification, and maybe because of COVID, you haven't been able to practice as much as you would like, or you don't have that many clients, and you want to make sure you stay sharp with your techniques, then we'll have some free clinics where you can come and do Reiki on folks. And for people who are not practitioners and would like to receive Reiki, and maybe can't afford to actually book a session with somebody, or you just want to know more of what Reiki is like before you do that, then you'll be able to receive free Reiki from those practitioners who are looking to practice. So we graduated a couple of new students at our Reiki level 1 class last month, and so this will be an opportunity for them to practice, and you can come and get free Reiki from some Reiki students, which would be really cool. Yes, you definitely would like that. Nice. Yeah, so that is already something I am planning on for March. So if you go to the BronxWitch HeadQuarters page, you will see the events page, and there is a live Google Calendar there where all of the public events that are happening here will be posted. So you can come here to hang out, you can come here to read, you can come here to meditate, you can come here to bring your clients and give them Reiki sessions or tarot readings, but you can also book the whole space to teach classes, to do workshops, to have events. And if you do that, then those events, and they're open to the public, then those events will go on the live Google Calendar that's on the site. So everybody who checks out the BronxWitch page will know about that event, and all the info for how to get tickets or come by will be there. So definitely check out the Google Calendar. The cool thing about the Google Calendar is it's a Google Calendar, so you can set it to notify you and put things on your Google Calendar. So if you see things happening at HQ that you want to remember, then you can put it right on your own calendar, and Google will notify you if you have your notifications set up and all that good stuff. So so much more interactive space. What's up, Irene? Hi guys, welcome. Yeah, definitely sign up for the updates. I definitely also recommend joining the mailing list. So when you go to BronxWitch.com, you will get a prompt to join the mailing list. And on that prompt, it asks you what type of news you are interested in. Okay, so you don't get spammed with stuff you're not interested in. So if you're interested in my herbal shop, you can click that. If you're interested in the Bronx Witch Coven, we have a Witches of Color support group and a book club, and you want to be, notified about those meetings and things like that, click Coven. And if you want to know about events and stuff happening at headquarters, then click on that. And of course, you can click all three, and you'll get emails from about all three things. Can you do this online, or does it have to be in person? What do you mean by do this? If you mean come here, yes, you have to do that in person. This is a workspace for the spiritual community. So it's really for anybody. You don't have to be spiritual to come here. You could be somebody who's just looking for a workspace. So if you want a desk and free Wi-Fi and a charger station and hot water and coffee and tea and a quiet space where you can work for 8 hours and not be disturbed, then you can come on down. But what's different about HQ is it's run by a witch. So it is a spiritually aligned space that keeps in mind that people might want to come here for spiritual reasons like meditation and yoni steaming and Reiki. So it's a little quieter, a little cleaner, a little more energetically vibrational than your average workspace. So if you're not spiritual, just come on down for the free internet. Come print some shit. Hi, Katie. How are you? Hi, my darling. Welcome. Hi, New Levels. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a workspace like any other, but it's also not like any other workspace. So, it's very, very special to me, for sure. And I think that as you guys come down, you will see why it's so special to me, and why I think it's going to be a special addition to the neighborhood. This is the South Bronx. I've lived here my entire life, and peace, quiet, high vibrations, sometimes a little hard to find here. So I wanted to create a space where people knew that they could go to find that all the time, Yes, please sign up for the reminders. Absolutely. See you later. Thanks for tuning in. So, yeah, I figured I would give you guys a little tour. Do we want a tour? Do we want to see the space? I know I have the virtual tour up on the website already, BronxWitch.com. Under the headquarters page, you can take a virtual tour and see the space. Shout out to my lovely hubby for the virtual tour footage and all the work to put that together. He's a real estate photographer, so if you're selling a house, you need some pictures, holla at Laurel and Grand. So shout out to him for that. So there's a virtual tour on the site, which you can, check out at your leisure. But I figured I would give you guys the in-person tour so that I can tell you about all of the different spaces and answer any of your questions about how to interact with this space. It is a members only space, so that just means that you're going to want to sign up for a membership when you go to the website so that you can book yourself your spots. And what's really cool is you will have the ability to just come on by for a couple of hours with just a day pass membership. You don't have to commit to anything. And it's same day booking as well. So if you wake up today and you're like, oh, you know what, I would really love to head on down there today. I've got some work I need to do, or I need to study for a test, or I've got a last minute client that wants a tarot reading and we don't have a good place to go. You can book same day for a 2-hour day pass and come on down. Your pass includes access to a desk and the Wi-Fi, printing, all that good stuff, coffee, tea, all that good stuff. But if you know that this is a space that you're going to need frequently, maybe you're starting a spiritual business and you take a few clients a month, or you are a student and you know that you need a few hours, a few days a week to do your studying and stuff like that, then you can get a part-time or a full-time membership. And then that way you're guaranteed a seat at a desk and you're guaranteed space, and then you can book the days and hours that work for you. We are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 5 and Saturdays from 10 to 4. And all that is on the website. So yeah, you can pop on by. Hey, what's up? I think someone sent a request to be in the video, but I think that was maybe a mistake. But yeah, so do we want to see the space? Do we want to see the new HQ? Y'all let me know, you know what I mean? Because I'm all about consent. You know what I'm saying? No means no. No me toques means no me toques, okay? So if you don't want to see the new HQ, you would rather wait until you have time to check out the virtual tour on the website, then that's fine. I respect that, okay? But if you want me to give you the grand personal tour where I can tell you about all the cute little things that I did, then let me know. Okay, I'm getting yeses. Yes, we want a tour. Yes, we want a tour. Okay. Mariah says, yes, I forgot that's why we were here, right? When the key gets going, it's easy to lose track. But, okay, where should we start? Should we start at the front door? Okay, no. You know where we're going to start? We are going to start with what is in my hand right now. Because what is in my hand right now is probably low-key my favorite thing about this space. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Check it out. Oh, that's right. That's right. Your girl went and got the old school Classico New York coffee cups for the coffee station. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Shout out to my childhood. Shout out to the BX. Shout out to all the bodegas across New York City. I had to do it. They cost more than regular coffee cups. But I felt it was justified. I had to do it. Okay? So the coffee station is stacked with a little bit of home. All right? If you are a New Yorker, born and raised, you know there is no coffee cup like this coffee cup. Why? I don't know. Is it the paper? Is it the weight? Is it the particular size and style? I'm not sure. I have no answers for you there. All I can tell you is, you know you're having yourself a good cup of coffee if it comes in this cup. So I had to holler at these cups, okay? We are going to see at the end of the month whether or not, budgeting-wise, this was a mistake. But for now, we are going with the old school New York coffee cup. This is my favorite part. I love this cup so much that I had to make me a cup of coffee. My first cup of coffee in 2 years. Can you believe that? I am going to be bouncing off the walls in a little while. But I had to do it. It was such a throwback. It felt so cool. I was like, this is my childhood and I've brought it into this space. You know, like, we can be as spiritual as we want to be, but we cannot forget who we are and where we come from. So this is a spiritually aligned space for anybody who wants to be in that type of environment. But at the end of the day, we are still in New York. We are still in the Bronx. Katie said, I saw those over your shoulder and was like, yes. Yes. Hey, Gerald. What's up? Urban Alchemist is in the house, you guys. Yes, Lupe, right? Lupe is a native New Yorker. This is our childhood right here. This is my whole life. A lot of stores stopped carrying them, and when they did, I was like, well, what am I supposed to drink out of now? No, I don't understand. So, yeah, had to. Okay, so shall we start in the break area? Let's start at the front. Let's be organized about this. Let's start at the front. All right, so when you arrive at BronxWitch HQ, you will come into the building. It is a lovely, quiet, residential and commercial building. So the first floor is all offices, and that is my lovely doorman, okay, Francisco. He is a sweetheart, okay? Te amo, Frank. Very, very sweet. So when you come in, he will greet you at the door. He is so, so nice. If you say you're coming to headquarters, he will literally walk you over to the door. So sweet, okay? So when you come in, that's what happens. Let's spin you guys around here, okay? Front door, here we are. Grand reopening today, all right? Here we are, BronxWitch HQ. Hours on the door. Katie says, hi, Francisco. He's watching his novellas right now, so I'm not going to disturb him because like from like 1 to 3 o'clock, he likes to watch his novellas, okay? Saturday mornings, he puts on the música and he'd be out here dancing bachata. Well, right now he's watching his novellas. So you come in, we've got closet with, can I just show you this closet, by the way? Like, come on, space. Okay, so if you are in the neighborhood and you have your suitcase, you have your, I don't know, rollerblades, whatever the kids have got these days, your scooter, you have plenty of space for that. When you come in, you are going to want to check in at the members and visitors check-in. If you are a member of the space, then you will scan a QR code and go to your dashboard and check in. And if you are someone here to receive a service from somebody, then you will just sign up on the check-in sheet. And then you just contact list, check your thermometer, make sure your face mask on, all of that good stuff that we still have to do, blase, blasa. These are the house intentions and affirmations. HQ is an inclusive space. HQ is an exclusive space. HQ is a shared space, a clean space, a new space every day, and a spiritually aligned space. Those are my daily affirmations that I say to myself when I come in the morning and I am cleaning and cleansing. Every morning I cleanse the space. All right, we start fresh every day. And yes, those flowers were a gift. And the first spot in the space that you can reserve is the reading nook. So this is a super cool beanbag chair where you can hang out and read. There's even a coaster for you to put your drink. So you can sit and drink and read. And then this is a take one, leave one spiritual library. So you can sit and read any of these books and any of the magazines and pamphlets, all right, at your leisure. And if you want to actually take a book home, maybe there's something here that you really want to have, then all you got to do is just leave another spiritual book behind for the next person to enjoy. Got lots of good titles, and all of these right now are from my library. So these are all of the books at my house from my magical library that I was like, I'm ready to part with. So some of them are like 20 years old. Hi Rhiannon, welcome. So yeah, so that's the reading nook, and you can book that space for 2 hours or a whole day. You can sit and read all day long. We've got a community card box here. So if you are working out of this space and doing readings and Reiki sessions or anything of a spiritual nature, meditation coaching, life coaching, and you want to let people know about your business, then just leave your cards there. I get a lot of people from the building that see my sign outside, and so they just come in, and that is a place where I can point them to find services. So it might be good promotion for you. All right. Next, let's talk about the desks. These are the single seat desk spaces. So you'll see that each desk has 2 seats. So when you book a seat at a desk, you get 1 seat and half of the desk to yourself. So you do share with another person. But you'll see when you make your reservations that you have the option to pre-book the other seat as well. So if you know that you want the whole table to yourself, and let's say you're going to have meetings or you're taking tarot clients or you just like to have a lot of space, then you can add on the second seat to your reservation and have the whole table to yourself. Otherwise, you get 1 seat and half of the table. Every single table comes with its own charging strip. So you have plenty of electricity and USB ports to charge your phones and devices and all that good stuff. Each table has storage. So if you need to store books or things like that, then you do. And then each table also has a headquarters tarot box. So if you are doing readings for people, then you have a really beautiful storage box. And shout out to Irene, she's in the comments. Shout out to Irene for the boxes. So you have a very nice velvet lined tarot box where you can store your cards. And I provide you with tea light candle and Palo Santo and a refillable lighter. So every table has this fresh every day. So some people, have like their own particular things that they like to burn or their own candles and things like that. And I'm cool with you bringing those things as long as you don't set off the fire alarm. But if you don't have those things, maybe you're hanging out and you get a last minute client, you get a last minute booking. Someone's like, can I come get a reading from you right now? And you're like, oh man, I don't have my stuff. No worries. I got you. Each table has that, and if you have a table reservation, then you have free access to that. So there are 6 total seats in the space and 3 tables, and they each come with that. Yeah? So those are the desk spaces. Then we have, let's talk about all the reservable spaces. Oh, hold on, guys. One moment. BronxWitch HeadQuarters, how can I help you? Yes. For tarot reading? Meditation? Okay, well, I think the best way for you to proceed would be to go to our website, BronxWitch.com. You'll be able to see under the readings and services a description of all the different readings, and then you can decide which one sounds best for you, and you're able to book it at your convenience. We're open Tuesdays through Saturdays. So, yeah, we're open from Tuesday through Fridays, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 10 through 4. And then depending on the type of service that you are looking for, that will determine when you'll be able to book. For example, I take clients on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for in-person, and Tuesdays and Fridays for virtual. And you'll be able to see that in the description of each service. Yes, they are. Wonderful, and I'll be here till 5 o'clock today, so if you have any more questions, just call back. Thank you, Jose. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. He's going to go home and be like, how did she know my name? I never said it. I'm not psychic. So that caller ID. All right, let's get back to it, guys. That was a neighborhood person. So literally, I was just talking about that, right? So people in the neighborhood, they see the sign outside. People in the building, they see the sign, and they call in or they stop by and they're like, what is this? I saw the sign, something about witches and tarot, because so many people are interested in spirituality and spiritual services, but they don't necessarily know where to start. And this neighborhood, I love it. I'm born and raised here, but these are not the types of things that you would ever see here. You would not see witches setting up shop with a sign saying, that's what we've got going on here. That's the type of thing that typically only happens at the botanicas and that are like really low key, under the radar type stuff. And, I think it's a big deal for people to just see it out in the open, like, hey, we're here, we're doing this type of stuff. So, the cool thing is, if you take space here, then I'll be able to refer those people to you. You'll leave your, it's always been hush hush. Exactly. So it's a new day. It's 2022. We're not hiding it anymore. We're here, we're queer, get over it and get with it. So I was showing you guys a second ago, the community card box where you can promote your business. So when people call or they stop by and they say, hey, like I'm looking for tarot reading, or like that person who doesn't even know what he was looking for. He was like, I don't know if I need a tarot reading or Reiki, I'm just kind of looking for a consultation. I'll be able to say, hey, why don't you check out the cards in the community card box and see if one of the people who work here called to you, you know what I mean? People can come to me to get readings and services and stuff like that, but I want everybody who comes here to be promoted to the neighborhood and have access to people. I'm the middle guy. I'm the middle guy, I'm connecting the people to the people to the practitioners, people who are looking for services and people who provide them. This is kind of the central location for everybody. So we'll be talking to Jose later on, and we'll see what else he needs, and maybe he'll make an appointment with me, and maybe he'll have an appointment with one of you guys. Thank you, Lupe. Thank you. That means a lot. You've been so supportive this whole journey. Yes. Thank you, guys. Yes, Honey Jar US, you have to come visit. Love from India. Hi, Ashima. Is it possible to come now? Yes, we're having the reopening. Today is the reopening. We are totally open to the public. So today you don't need to book a seat. You don't need to make a reservation. You don't have to have an appointment with anybody. I have the door literally open. People in the hallway are walking by like, the Bruja has the door open. People in this building are so nosy, but in the nicest way. But they be mad, you'll see. What do you think you would do if somebody moved into your building, put a big old sign outside that said, "A witch is here"? You'd be like, what's going on down there? So people, when they walk by the office, they can't help but like peek in. And I was like, you know what? Today, I'm just going to open the door. I'm going to let y'all get y'all nosies on. I'm going to let y'all peek in and see what's going on in here. You know what I mean? Right now, it's just me, but my prayer, my vision is that in a couple of weeks, it's going to be literally bustling with witches and readers and mystics handling their business in this space. So yes, please come on down. I've got hot coffee, hot tea, and muffins and coffee cake. Do you like coffee cake? I got coffee cake. So we've got snacks. And I'll have the doors open till 5 or so. If you need me to stay late, just shoot me a message and say I'm on my way. And I'll stay late for you guys. So come on, Wild Tree Wise One, come and take a look at the space. Yes, community helping each other. That's the idea. You know what I mean? Because I just realized there's so many of us. There's so many of us who are not just practitioners. Like, this just isn't just a space for people who are running a spiritual business. But there are so many of us who just want to be in a space that feels like home when you're not at home. You know, like I said, a place where you feel comfortable taking off your shoes and sitting on the floor and, you know, having a private conversation, meditating, you know. Yes, Elliot, you might be in New York. Come visit. Come visit. So let's see, where did we leave off? We were talking about reservable spaces. So I just showed you guys the 6 desk spaces that are available to reserve, that you can work out of. You can take one seat at the desk and share it with someone, or you can book the entire desk for yourself so you can take clients or have meetings or just have enough space. Hi, Stardust. The next reservable space that I think I'll show you guys, and I'll flip you guys back around, is the relax room. So this wall divider here is usually not up against the wall like this. I did this today so we have more space to walk around. But usually this divider actually blocks off this entire area. And it's hard to tell, but this area is really large. It's 7 feet by 5 feet, like the blocked off space, not the whole room. The whole room is much bigger than that, 15 by 20 or something. But this area is 7 feet by 5 feet, and this is a space for meditation and for Reiki. You could do yoga in this space. The divider gives you some privacy, and then you have pretty much everything you need for a dope-ass, mellow meditation session. You have candles, you have crystals that I have provided. These are my personal crystals. Each one said, yes, I want to go live at HQ. So I selected from my palm stones the ones that wanted to be community crystals. So you can use those in your sessions. We have an aromatherapy mister, and I provide eucalyptus oil. And this is a cool air spray, like a aromatherapy air spray made by Trinity Young. Shout out to Trinity for sending that to me. So you guys can use that however you want. And then we have a community journal here. So let's say you're meditating and you just feel the need to write. You didn't bring your journal with you, or you have a Reiki session and your client feels like they just need to get some stuff off their chest. There's a journal to use. Set of sound bowls for you. And then we've got plenty of bolsters. There's 5 of them down there. I don't know if you can see that. We've got plenty of bolsters, and we've got sheets and blankets, and this is like the headrest and stuff for the Reiki table that you can rent. So if you are wanting to do Reiki but you do not own your own table, then you can rent a table from me and use that in the space, so you don't have to buy your own table, because you know that shit's expensive, especially when you're starting out. And then we've got a bunch of meditation mats down there. These are gorgeous meditation mats from India. Shout out to India in the comments. Beautiful hand-woven meditation mats that you can put on the floor to meditate, and there's enough for you and a couple of friends or clients. Then we've just got, like, you know, cleaning supplies in here, eucalyptus, peppermint, antibacterial wipes, and these are the disposable covers for the headrest for the table. So, you know what I mean? I just basically thought about all of the things that I need or I use when I am giving a session, and I said, you know, let me make these things available to people so they don't have to buy these things. You know what I mean? Book your space, and everything you need to treat your clients or enjoy meditation for yourself, we've got for you. So you can book that space, and when you do, you get the whole space to yourself. You can fit up to 3 people meditating and 2 people for like Reiki and yoga. And then, like I said, if you also need a Reiki table, you can rent that as well. But feel free to bring your own. So that is the relax room. I think the next place we'll talk about is the womb room. Yes, womb room. So this is the womb room. This is for yoni steaming, and it will not typically be set up like this on a regular day. It'll only be set up like this when you make an appointment for to use the space, you know what I mean? So that all of these things are kept nice and clean and put away in the closet. But when you book the womb room for a yoni steam, then I will put out the custom yoni box and the spa quality steamer, pillows, and set up the music for you and all of that good stuff. When you book the womb room, this door closes and it locks. And there's a sign on the door that when this door is closed, there's a session in progress. So you have that whole space to yourself. Okay, no one can come in there because this door right here locks. And you're able to enjoy your yoni steam in private. And then you have a private full bathroom. All right, so if you want to change and take off your clothes and get into your yoni gown, you have this entire area for yourself. Okay, and I provide yoni gowns for you. So yeah, if you don't have all of the things you need for a yoni steam, I've got everything covered. You just book your space and then you get this space. Now, when you book this space, the idea is you are giving yourself a yoni steam. So I will provide you with instructions for how to use the steam machine if you've never used one before and things like that. But otherwise, you're on your own. You're going to want to bring your own herbs, and I'll give you a gown and all of that good stuff. If you would like an assisted yoni steam session, then you're going to want to just book an appointment with me. And then I'm your practitioner. I will provide you with the herbs. I will walk you through. You don't have to set up the machine. It will already be set up and warm for you when you arrive. You'll also receive feminine wipes and things like that from me, because that's how I do my services. So just keep that in mind when you book the womb room that you Am I with you? That was my battery. You are just booking the womb room for you to use for yourself. So that means if you have clients that you want to give yoni sessions to, then you book the womb room and you would service them here. Okay? Yes, come get into the womb room. This is such a nice space. I like coming in here and just closing the door and hiding from everybody. And I provide these chakra crystals as well for you to enjoy. All right? So yeah, just keep that in mind. If you need someone to give you a session, hi, how are you? Yes, come on in. We're doing a reopening. How are you?
I'm good. I didn't realize you were so close.
Yes, I'm Alysha Kravetz. Did you hear about us before?
Yeah, actually, I was emailing you, Leslie.
Oh, hi! Oh, that's okay. Come
Very
on in.
cold.
Come on in. Take off your coat. Put it down in the closet. Come on in. Get comfortable.
I'm doing my lunch hour.
Yes.
Right
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Right here. A hop, skip, and a jump. I was just showing my people on the internet the different spaces. So go ahead and get comfortable. I'll be right with you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, help yourself to some coffee, tea. We've got muffins and coffee cakes. Yeah, enjoy yourself. The closet's right behind you. Yeah, so that's the womb room. When you book the womb room, then you're booking that on your own, and you can use it for a client, or you can just come and steam yourself. If you need assistance, you've never used a steam machine before, and you want someone to actually guide you through a yoni steam, provide you with herbs and all that stuff, then you're going to want to book an appointment with me or with somebody who works here. Okay? So next we have the break space. So this is the perfect time to talk about the break space because Leslie's about to enjoy the break space. So the break space is complimentary with your reservation of a day pass or part-time, full-time membership. And here we have hot water and cold water. We have coffee, which will be made every day. We have BronxWitch Bodega teas. So I have a few of my loose teas available for you. Tea bags for your teas, creamer, sugar, the good sugar, regular sugar, honey, and everything you need basically to enjoy yourself all day. Today I've got muffins and coffee cakes out because we're doing the reopening. And then the cool thing is there's also a microwave and a refrigerator. So if you are planning on being here for a few hours, then you can bring your lunch and know that you'll be able to, eat and all of that good stuff in the comfort of a nice space. So that comes with every membership. And if you, want to add it on to anything, you can, but you really don't have to because it's already included in your membership, all right? And then Peace, K-Love BX, you got to stop on by. So that's included. I think that's pretty nice, to have coffee, tea, service just available. That way you don't have to leave. You don't have to go to the store. So the next space I'll show you guys is the supply space. And the supply space is something that is included in the part-time and full-time memberships. If you just have a day pass, you'll need to add this space onto your reservation, but it's really, really affordable. And in the supply space, I am providing you guys with pretty much everything you need to, work a regular business day. You've got pencils, Sharpie markers, pens, tape, scissors, staplers, all that good stuff. But because this is a spiritual space, we also have tea light candles and Palo Santo sticks. We've got Kananga water and Florida water. And then I thought it would be a good idea to just have an office tarot deck. So we've got the community cards here of the Modern Witch deck, and there's a deck of playing cards and an altar cloth as well. So like I said, if you're trying to do tarot readings for yourself, or maybe you have a last minute client and you didn't bring your cards and all that, you've got some stuff to have access to. And then you'll also have access to printing services. So when we open tomorrow, there will be instructions here for how to print. Printing is something you'll be able to do if you have the supply space as a part of your reservation. So if you are a part-time or full-time member, then that's automatically included in your reservations, and you can print however you'd like. And if you're a day pass person, meaning you're just stopping by for a few hours, then you just want to add the supply space to your reservation and you'll be able to print. All right. Yes. So I think that's all of the spaces. Come on in here. Don't you be hiding. Come on in here. Enjoy the space. I'll give you a tour in just a second, all right? And then take your time helping yourself to anything. If you're hungry, if you want something, the coffee is delicious. I don't mean to brag, but it's a good pot of coffee, and I got the good old school cups. So nothing hits like those good bodega cups, okay? So yeah, guys, so that is your first view at the new HQ. So I definitely hope you guys will be stopping by and hanging out for a few hours, or booking a whole membership and working out of this space. At about 5 o'clock today, when the open house is done, you will see BronxWitch.com update. So the website will change, and on the headquarters page, you will be able to start booking your spots and start coming down tomorrow if you'd like. So right now you can't book anything, but as soon as we are done here opening, then we will make that page live, and you'll be able to learn more about the different ways to come down and book a spot. Right now, you can go to the Contact HQ page and drop me a line if you just want to stop by and take a look at everything. So if you check out the virtual tour and you're like, I don't know, I still need to get a feel for this space, see if it's the right place for me, totally fine. Just drop me a line in the contact form, and we'll pick a time for you to stop by and come take a look around for yourself and feel the space and see if it's right for you. So you can do that now. And this evening, you'll be able to start making your reservations and booking seats or booking spaces or things like that, all right? So thank you guys for tuning into the live. Thanks for checking out this tour. I might go live on YouTube later on for the YouTube people. But for now, just share this live with people. Let people know to take a look, especially if you know anybody in the New York area. They might be looking for a space just like this, okay? Bye, Lupe. Sending you mucho, mucho, mucho amor. See you later, my loves.